Well, as always, Arizona's a very, very talented team, a well-coached team, and effective in what they do. And having said that, I was pleased with a lot of the things we did in the first half. I thought our defensive rebounding was not good enough, but the other parts of our defense were good. A few mental breakdowns and maybe a few physical breakdowns in the second half gave them a few looks and got them to the free throw line some. Offensively, loved our game plan. I loved the guys' focus on trying to execute the game plan. And the reality is we had some looks that I think I have a lot of confidence in the guys shooting that didn't always go in. Bryce gave us a huge spark. And then the last thing I'll say is we do have a thin margin for error right now. And, Ty was out of the game at the end right there. Oscar didn't play a ton because of foul trouble. And when we don't have the full complement of players like that, it does make us thin quickly. And at this point, we need to be operating on all cylinders.
Bryce, a bittersweet moment, career high game, but in a losing cause. So, what kind of feelings do you have?
It's still bittersweet for sure, but just focused on getting wins with the team. It's unacceptable for us to be getting swept at home, and we need to just focus for the Washington trip now, for sure.
Could you speak to what Bryce was able to do in the second half offensively?
Yeah, Bryce was phenomenal, and he's been I don't know if I've ever seen a player attack rehab with his ankle the way he has, and just putting the team first because he wanted to be out there for the guys, and he's been a warrior in terms of how he's approached that, and I thought that attitude, mentality, what you saw in the second half as well. He attacked the rim, played to his strengths, helped the team in every single way, and we just couldn't get enough pieces around him going, but he was an absolute star.
Was Ty's injury something that happened during the game, or aggravation of something?
I think it was something that, during the game, and to be honest with you, I haven't talked to Ty or the trainers yet, so I don't know exactly what it is or the extent, but yeah, I just don't know today.
Well, Oscar, you had a solid game. Was there any trepidation when you came in that, I just came off his injury, especially when you took the charge?
No. I was going against a big-time player tonight, and Coach Cohen told me before the game that I better be ready to take on that challenge, so I came in with the mindset to attack him.
Coach, when you look at the offensive execution this weekend, what would you say were the biggest things keeping the performance on the court from being what you and the guys think it should have been?
Well, part of it is, it's a silly deal, but just the ball going in the basket. As a coach, you're trying to look at what kind of shots are we getting, who's shooting it, when in the shot clock. Is it a shot that you would design a play and like that shot? Today, I thought it was a situation where there were a lot of those shots where I felt pretty good, that it was the shot that we wanted, it was the right guy at the right time. Maybe we weren't strong enough with the basketball, maybe we just missed an open look. I'll review the tape and maybe I'll have a different opinion later, but I thought we had a game plan. I thought we followed the game plan pretty well. I'd love a couple less turnovers and then a couple of those shots to go in, but I didn't think it was a lack of trying to do what we asked them to do.
Coach, both teams are shooting badly from three, but they were magnificent for a while from the free throw line. So would you say that was probably one of the biggest keys?
No question. No, the free throw line was an important part of it, and we were trying to play without fouling, and weren't able to do that. And we fouled some outside shooters that I need to go back and talk to the guys about. Just making sure we're not fouling people or hitting legs and things like that, because those have proved very, very costly in multiple games this year. And that's something I'm going to review very closely to make sure that we're teaching our guys exactly how we need to defend that. But we do need to keep the other team off the line, because that's our defense is pretty darn good when we're in the half court and locked in and getting the rebound. But when they're on the free throw line, obviously there's no defense for that.
Oscar, what do you think the team's going to have to do to respond to the struggles you guys are going through right now?
Yeah, losing's tough, but I think a lot of the games that we were in were winnable games for us, and we just didn't quite have it. I think sticking together is the most important part, and then just cleaning up some of the little things. I think everybody just has to keep believing in the message that we get from Coach, and I think if we do that, we'll still have success this year.
So So, Coach, with a couple home games left, are you thinking more the tournament, or you still are trying to do something for the season?
Just thinking the next game, play our tails off. And more importantly, in the next practice, next time we get together, we're going to do everything we possibly can to get better. We have big dreams and goals, and everything is still on the table. But the reality is, we need something to flip. We need to get over the hump. But the only thing I'm focused on, the only thing the team is focused on, next time we get together, we're going to do everything we possibly can to make that practice the best we possibly can, and then handle the process the right way. And don't be surprised if things flip at some point here.
Anything else?